What do we all think about cars? A racing tool or a tool that takes us to many places in a short amount of time and safely? When I was 11 years old, I used to think that cars are only made for racing tools and just to speed it up. But most of the times when my mom was driving, I used to tell her to speed up because that's what they were made for. But my mom never really listened to me. She would just ignore me and follow the rules. Sometimes she just used to speed up whenever she had an emergency, like someone being ending up in the hospital or a car crash of a family member. Although I loved cars, and I still do, but that was when I was 11 years old. I used to love the sports car because of the speed that those cars could handle and because they were so fast. I remember having a conversation with my dad about buying a new car, and I told him, why don't you buy a BMW, a German car, which was famous and also known as their speed and a fast car. But my dad said that cars aren't just about speed and how fast they go. It's about the safety of yourself in the car and the handling of it. At that time, I didn't understand what my dad was trying to say, but it left a gap, like a question about what my dad said. The next day, I started research about what most people look into cars, and I found that most people look for safety and the handling of the car, which was the same thing that my dad told me. But it didn't really answer my question because, like I said, I was 11 years old and I really couldn't understand. But after a few months, one of my dad's friend had a sports car and it was really fast. But unfortunately, it became a big tragedy and there was a car accident. However, the car accident was my dad's friend who had the sports car and crashed the sports car. But the reason for of the accident was the handling and of the safety of the car. But mainly was the handling. My dad's friend was in the hospital for months because of the accident because it was fatal that happened to him. After the accident, I realized that buying a car is a must-have situation, which means having a good safety package and a good handling. Thinking about those times right now, it still makes me wonder, why do people make these fast cars, but with fewer safety packages on them? After all, sports car, there are many sports car there that has up to 1,000 horsepower that are still legal in many countries around the world, but yet no one is taking actions towards it. From the day that I was born until now, I have seen many accidents and many tragedy through my own eyes. Just because some people want to put their lives at stake and the other people's in race. It's just like we all say, we only live one time and there's no more second chances.